Joshua chapter 1. After the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord said to Joshua, son of Nun, Moses' assistant, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now rise, go over this Jordan, you and all this people, into the land I am giving them. Every place the sole of your foot treads, I've given to you, as I promised Moses. From the wilderness to Lebanon, from the great river Euphrates to the great sea in the west, no man shall stand before you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will not fail you, I will not forsake you. Leadership changes, presence does not. Be strong and courageous, for you shall cause this people to inherit the land I swore to give their fathers. Only be strong and very courageous. Being careful to do according to all the law that Moses commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, so that you may prosper wherever you go. This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth. You shall meditate on it day and night. Be careful to do all that is written in it, for then you will make your way prosperous. Then you will have good success. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened, do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. 3 times spoken, strength, courage, presence. Joshua commanded the officers, pass through the camp, prepare provisions. In 3 days you will cross this Jordan. To the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and half of Manasseh he said, remember your promise, your wives and children may remain in the land east of the Jordan, but your fighting men shall cross over armed until your brothers receive rest. They answered Joshua, all that you command we will do. Just as we obeyed Moses, so we will obey you. Only may the Lord your God be with you as he was with Moses. Whoever rebels against your command shall be put to death. Only be strong and courageous. The river waits, the promise stands. The people prepare, and the Lord says again, I am with you. Joshua chapter 2. Joshua, son of Nun, secretly sent 2 men from Shittim as spies, saying, go view the land, especially Jericho. So they went and came into the house of a prostitute named Rahab and lodged there. The king of Jericho was told, behold, men of Israel have come here tonight to search out the land. So the king sent word to Rahab, bring out the men who came to you. But Rahab had hidden them. She said, yes, the men came to me, but I did not know where they were from. At dusk, when the gate was closed and they went out, I do not know where they went. Pursue quickly, you may catch them. But she had taken them up to the roof and hidden them under stalks of flax. The pursuers went out toward the Jordan. The gate was shut behind them. Before the spies lay down, Rahab came up to them and said, I know that the Lord has given you the land. Fear has fallen upon us. All the inhabitants melt away before you. We have heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Red Sea for you, and what you did to Sihon and Og. As soon as we heard it, our hearts melted for the Lord your God. He is God in the heavens above and on the earth beneath. Faith spoken by a Canaanite woman. Now then, please swear to me by the Lord that you will show kindness to my father's house. Give me a sure sign that you will save a life. My father, mother, brothers, sisters, and all belong to them. The man answered, our life for yours, if you do not tell this business of ours. When the Lord gives us the land, we will deal kindly and faithfully with you. Then she let him down by a rope through the window, for her house was built into the city wall. They said to her, behold, when we come into the land, you shall tie this scarlet cord in the window through which you let us down. Gather your family into your house. Whoever is in the house with you shall be saved. But if anyone goes out into the street, their blood is on their own head. She answered, according to your words, so be it. She tied the scarlet cord in the window. The spies hid in the hills 3 days until the pursuers returned. Then they crossed back over the Jordan to Joshua and reported, truly the Lord has given all the land into our hands. All the inhabitants melt away before us. A woman marked for destruction becomes marked for deliverance. A scarlet thread hangs quietly against the stone wall. Jericho still stands, but salvation already has a window. Joshua chapter 3. Joshua rose early in the morning. They set out from Shittim and came to the Jordan, he and all the people of Israel. They lodged there before crossing after 3 days. The officers went through the camp and commanded, when you see the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God, carried by the Levitical priest, and you shall set out from your place and follow it. Yet there shall be a distance between you and it, about 2,000 cubits. Do not come near it, so that you may know the way you shall go, for you have not passed this way before. New territory requires holy leading. Joshua said to the people, consecrate yourselves for tomorrow. The Lord will do wonders among you. And then he said to the priests, take up the ark and pass on before the people. So they took up the ark and went before them. And the Lord said to Joshua, today I will begin to exalt you in the sight of all Israel, that they may know that as I was with Moses, so I will be with you. Joshua spoke to the people, come here and hear the words of the Lord your God. By this you shall know that the living God is among you. He will surely drive out the Canaanites before you. Behold, the ark of the covenant of the Lord of all the earth is passing over before you into the Jordan. When the soles of the feet of the priests bearing the ark rest in the waters of the Jordan shall be cut off. Now the Jordan overflows all its banks during harvest season. The river was full, the current strong. And when the priest stepped into the edge of the water, standing upstream rose up in a heap very far away, and those flowing down toward the sea of the Arabah were completely cut off. The people crossed opposite Jericho. The priest bearing the ark stood firmly on dry ground in the midst of the Jordan. Passed over on dry ground until the entire nation finished crossing. river waited, the presence stood. People walked through what should have swallowed them. Not by wind, not by storm, but by the steady step of obedience behind the ark. The promise moved forward. Joshua chapter 4. When all the nation had finished crossing the Jordan, the Lord said to Joshua, take 12 men from the people, one from each tribe. Command them to take 12 stones from the middle of the Jordan, from the place where the priest's feet stood firm. Carry them over with you, lay them down in the place where you lodge tonight. So Joshua called the 12 men. He said, pass before the ark into the midst of the Jordan. Each of you take up a stone on his shoulder according to the number of the tribes of Israel. Let this be a sign among you when your children ask in time to come, what do these stones mean? And you shall tell them, the waters of the Jordan were cut off before the ark of the covenant of the Lord. When it passed over the Jordan, the waters were cut off. These stones shall be a memorial to the people of Israel forever. Memory is generational, the people did just as Joshua commanded. They carried the stones to the place they camped at Gilgal. Joshua also set up 12 stones in the middle of the Jordan, at the place where the priest had stood. Two memorial, one where they walked, one where the miracle happened. The priest stood in the middle of the river until everything was finished, just as Moses had commanded. The people hurried across when the priest came up from the Jordan, and their feet touched dry ground. The waters returned to their place and overflowed as before. On the 10th day of the first month, the people came up from the Jordan and camped at Gilgal, east of Jericho. Joshua said to the people, when your children ask their fathers in time to come, what do these stones mean? You shall let them know Israel passed over this Jordan on dry ground. For the Lord your God dried up the waters before you until you passed over, as the Lord did to the Red Sea, which he dried up before us, so that all the peoples of the earth may know that the hand of the Lord is mighty, that you may fear the Lord your God forever. Stones stacked in silence, children asking questions, fathers telling stories. The river returned to flow, but the memory remains standing. Miracles fade if they are not remembered, so God builds memorials for hearts that forget. Joshua chapter 5. When the kings west of the Jordan heard how the Lord had dried up the waters before Israel, their hearts melted, there was no longer any spirit in them at that time. The Lord said to Joshua, make flint knives and circumcise the sons of Israel again. For all the men who came out of Egypt had been circumcised, but those born in the wilderness had not. For 40 years the people wandered, until the generation of warriors who refused to trust had passed away. Now a new generation stood on the edge of promise. Joshua circumcised them at Gibeath Haraloth, and the Lord said, today I have rolled away the reproach of Egypt from you. So the place was called Gilgal. Before conquest, consecration while camped at Gilgal. The people kept the Passover on the 14th day of the month. They ate from the produce of the land, unleavened bread and roasted grain. The manna ceased the day after they ate the fruit of the land. No more manna, now they ate the yield of Canaan. Provision shifted, dependence remained. When Joshua was near Jericho, he lifted his eyes and looked, and behold, a man stood before him with a drawn sword in his hand. Joshua went to him and said, are you for us or for our adversaries? And he said, no, but as commander of the army of the Lord I have now come. Joshua fell on his face to the earth and worshiped. What does my Lord say to his servant? The commander replied, take off your sandals from your feet. For the place where you stand is holy. And Joshua did so. The question was never, is God on our side? The question was, are we aligned with his circumcision? Passover, manna ceased, commander appeared. Before walls fall, identity is renewed. Memory is rehearsed, authority is clarified. The battle is coming, but first holy ground. Joshua chapter 6. Now Jericho was shut up inside and out because of the people of Israel. None went out, none came in. And the Lord said to Joshua, see, I have given Jericho into your hand. You shall march around the city, all the men of war, once each day for 6 days. 7 priests shall bear 7 trumpets of rams' horns before the ark. On the 7th day you shall march around the city 7 times. The priests shall blow the trumpets when they make a long blast, and you hear the sound. All the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the the city will fall down flat. The people shall go up, each straight before him. Victory declared before action begins. Joshua told the priests and the people, do not shout, do not make your voice heard, not a word until I tell you. So the ark of the Lord went around the city once. They returned to camp. Day 1, silence. Day 2, silence. And the same on day 3, 4, 5, 6. The city watched. On the 7th day they rose early. They marched around the city 7 times. On the 7th time the priests blew the trumpets. Joshua said, shout, for the Lord has given you the city and all that is in it shall be devoted to the Lord. Only Rahab the prostitute and all in her house shall live, because she hid the messengers. Keep yourselves from the devoted things, lest you bring trouble upon Israel. Then the trumpet sounded, the people shouted, the wall fell down flat. The people went up into the city straight before him. They devoted the city to destruction. But Rahab and her father's house and all who belonged to her, they brought out alive and placed safely outside the camp. They burned the city with fire, except the silver, gold, bronze, and iron, which went into the treasury of the Lord. So the Lord was with Joshua, his fame spread throughout the land. And Joshua declared a solemn warning, cursed before the Lord be the man who rebuilds this city. At the cost of his firstborn shall he lay its foundation. At the cost of his youngest shall he set up its gates. The walls that look permanent collapsed, not by strength, not by strategy, but by circling obedience and a shouted faith. And in the rubble, a scarlet cord remained standing.
Joshua chapter 7. But the people of Israel broke faith in regard to the devoted things. Achan, son of Carmi, of the tribe of Judah, took some of what was devoted, and the anger of the Lord burned against Israel. Joshua sent men from Jericho to Ai. They returned and said, do not have all the people go up. 2 or 3,000 are enough. Do not make the whole people toil, for they are few. So about 3,000 men went up, and they fled before the men of Ai. 36 men fell. The hearts of the people melted and became like water. The conquerors of Jericho ran. Joshua tore his clothes and fell to the earth before the ark of the Lord until evening. He and the elders put dust on their heads. Joshua said, "Alas, O Lord God, why have you brought this people over the Jordan, only to give us into the hand of the Amorites? If only we had been content to dwell beyond the Jordan. What shall I say when Israel turns their backs?" The Lord said to Joshua, "Get up, why have you fallen on your face? Israel has sinned, they have taken some of the devoted thing. They have stolen and lied and hidden them among their belongings. Therefore they cannot stand before their enemies. I will not be with you unless you destroy the devoted thing." Never about numbers, it was about holiness. Consecrate the people tomorrow. You shall come near, tribe by tribe. So Joshua brought Israel near. Judah was taken clan by clan, family by family, man by man. Achan was taken. Joshua said, Joshua said,
Joshua chapter 8. And the Lord said to Joshua, "Do not fear, do not be dismayed. Take all the fighting men with you. Arise, go up to Ai. See, I've given into your hand the king of Ai, his people, his city, his land. The same promise as Jericho, but this time after repentance you shall do to Ai as you did to Jericho. Except you may take its spoil for yourselves, set an ambush behind the city." So Joshua chose 30,000 mighty men and sent them out by night. Lie in wait, do not go far, be ready. Joshua and the people approached the city openly. The king of Ai saw them and hurried out to fight. He did not know an ambush lay behind him. Joshua and Israel pretended to be beaten and fled toward the wilderness. All the men of Ai were called out to chase them. The city was left open. Then the Lord said to Joshua, "Stretch out the javelin in your hand toward Ai, for I will give it into your hand." Joshua stretched out the javelin. The men in ambush rose quickly, entered the city and set it on fire. When the men of Ai looked back, behold, smoke rose to heaven. They had no power to flee. Israel turned back, I was surrounded. 12 12,000 fell that day, men and women. Joshua did not draw back his hand until all Ai was devoted. The king of Ai was captured alive. Joshua hanged him on a tree until evening, then buried him under a heap of stones. The city that had brought defeat now lay in ruins. After victory, Joshua built an altar to the Lord on Mount Ebal, just as Moses commanded, an altar of uncut stones. They offered burnt offerings and peace offerings. Joshua wrote on the stones a copy of the law of Moses. Half of Israel stood in front of Mount Gerizim for blessing. Half stood in front of Mount Ebal for curse. He read all the words of the law, blessing and curse, before all the assembly, men, women, children, and the foreigner among them.
Joshua chapter 9. When the kings west of the Jordan heard what Israel had done to Jericho and Ai, they gathered together to fight against Israel. But the inhabitants of Gibeon acted with cunning. They worked craftily. They took worn-out sacks for their donkeys, old wineskins torn and mended, worn sandals patched, clothes threadbare. Their bread was dry and crumbly. They went to Joshua at Gilgal and said, "We have come from a distant country. Make a covenant with us." The men of Israel said, "Perhaps you live among us. How can we make peace?" They answered, "We are your servants." Joshua asked, "Who are you? Where do you come from?" They replied, "From a very distant country, because of the name of the Lord your God. We heard of his fame, of what he did in Egypt, to Sihon and Og. So our elders told us, take provisions and go make peace." They showed their worn bread. This was warm when we set out. They showed their cracked wine skins. These were new. They showed their patched sandals. The men examined their provisions, but did not ask counsel from the Lord. So Joshua made peace with them and made a covenant to let them live. 3 days later, Israel discovered they were neighbors. Gibeon was only a short distance away. The people murmured against the leaders, but the leaders said, "We have sworn to them by the Lord, we cannot touch them." So they spared them. Joshua summoned the Gibeonites. "Why did you deceive us?" They answered, "Because it was told to us that the Lord your God commanded Moses to give you all this land. We feared greatly for our lives. Now we are in your hand." Joshua made them cutters of wood and carriers of water for the house of God. Deception succeeded, but covenant stood.
Joshua chapter 10. When Adonizedek, king of Jerusalem, heard that Joshua had taken the Ai and devoted it to destruction, and that Gibeon had made peace with Israel, he was greatly afraid. Gibeon was a great city. Its warriors were strong, so he gathered 4 of the kings, Hebron, Jarmuth, Lachish, and Miglan. 5 kings formed one alliance. They said, "Come up and help me strike Gibeon, because it has made peace with Israel." The Gibeonites sent word to Joshua, "Do not abandon your servants. Come quickly, save us. Covenant calls for action." So Joshua went up from Gilgal, all the people of war with him. And the Lord said, "Do not fear them, I have given them into your hand. Not a man shall stand before you." Joshua marched all night. The Lord threw the enemy into confusion. Israel struck them with a great blow. As they fled down the descent of Beth-horon, the Lord hurled great stones from heaven. More died from the hailstones than by the sword of Israel. Heaven joined the battle, then Joshua spoke to the Lord. In the day the Lord gave victory, he said in the sight of Israel, "Sun stands still at Gibeon, moon in the valley of Ayalon," and the sun stood still. The moon stopped until the nation took vengeance on their enemies. The sun halted in the midst of heaven, did not hurry to set for about a whole day. There has been no day like it before, since when the Lord listened to the voice of a man. For the Lord fought for Israel. The 5 kings hid themselves in a cave. Joshua had stones rolled over its mouth until the battle was finished. After victory the kings were brought out. Joshua said to the commanders, "Come near. Put your feet on the necks of these kings." They did so. Joshua said, "Do not be afraid. Be strong and courageous. For thus the Lord will do to all your enemies." The kings were executed. Joshua captured city after city. Makdah, Libnah, Lachish, Eglon, Hebron, Debir. He left none remaining. He did to them as the Lord commanded Moses. So Joshua took all the land, the hill country, the Negev, the lowland, the slopes. He struck all the kings, because the Lord God of Israel fought for Israel. And Joshua returned to Gilgal. The day stretched longer, the battle intensified, the promise advanced. When covenant is honored, God fights, and even the sun waits. Joshua chapter 11. When Jabin king of Hazor heard of these things, he sent word to Jobab king of Madon,
to the kings of Shimron and Akship, and to the kings of the north in the hill country, the Arabah south of Kinneth, the lowland, the heights of Dor, the Canaanites in the east and west, the Amorites, Hittites, Perizzites, Jebusites in the hill country, Hivites beneath Hermon. They came out a great horde, as many as the sand on the seashore, with very many horses and chariots. They gathered together at the waters of Merom to fight against Israel. And the Lord said to Joshua, do not be afraid of them. Tomorrow at this time I will give all of them slain before Israel. You shall hamstring their horses and burn their chariots with fire. Joshua came upon them suddenly. The Lord gave them into Israel's hand. They struck them and chased them as far as Great Sidon. Joshua did as the Lord told him. He hamstrung the horses, he burned the chariots, Hazor, the head of all those kingdoms. Joshua burned with fire. He struck down its king with the sword, all the cities of those kings he captured. He left none remaining that breed as the Lord had commanded Moses. Only Hazor was burned. Israel took the spoil of the other cities. Joshua waged war a long time with all those kings. There was not a city that made peace with Israel except the Hivites of Gibeon. It was the Lord's doing to harden their hearts, that they should come against Israel, that he might devote them. Joshua cut off the Anakim from the hill country, from Hebron to Beer and Ab. Only in Gaza, Gath, and Ashdod did some remain. So Joshua took the whole land according to all that the Lord had spoken to Moses. He gave it for inheritance to Israel according to their tribal allotments. And the land had rest from war. It did not happen in one day. It did not happen in one battle. It was a long war. But the Lord gave victor, chariots burned, giants removed, strongholds taken, and then at last came rest. Joshua chapter 12. These are the kings of the land whom the people of Israel defeated, and whose land they possessed beyond the Jordan toward the sunrise. From the valley of the Arnon to Mount Hermon, with all the Arabah eastward, Sihon, king of the Amorites, who ruled from Heshbon, from Aroer on the edge of the Arnon, and from half of the Gilead to the Jabbok river. And O king of Bashan, one of the remnant of the Rephaim, who lived at Ashtaroth and Edrei. He ruled over Mount Hermon, Selekah, all Bashan, to the border of the Geshurites and Maacathites, and half of Gilead, to the border of Sihon. Moses, the servant of the Lord, and the people of Israel defeated them. Moses gave their land as inheritance to Reuben, Gad, and the half-tribe of Manasseh. And these are the kings whom Joshua and Israel defeated west of the Jordan, from Baal-Gad in the valley of Lebanon to Mount Halak that rises towards Seir. Joshua gave their land as inheritance to the tribes of Israel, the hill country, the lowlands, the Arabah, the slopes, the wilderness, the Negev, the Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, Jebusites.
King of Jericho, one. The king of Ai, one. The king of Jerusalem, one. The king of Hebron, one. The king of Jarmuth, one. The king of Lachish, one. The king of Eglon, one. The king of Gezer, one. The king of Debir, one. The king of Geder, one. The king of Hormah, one. The king of Arad, one. The king of Eder, one. The king of Libnah, one. The king of Adullam. The king of Makta, one. The king of Bethel, one. The king of Tappuah, one. The king of Hefer, one. The king of Ephah, one. The king of Lasharon, one. The king of Madon, one. The king of Hazor, the king of Shimron, Maron, one. The king of Aksheth, the king of Tanakh, one. The king of Megiddo, one. The king of Kadesh, one. The king of Jokneam in Carmel, one. The king of Dor in Naphath Dor, one. The king of Gorm in Galilee, one. The king of Tirzah, 31 kings in all. Not a random victory, not scattered skirmishes. 31 rulers, 31 fortified centers of power, each once a name of fear, now a line in a record. Sihon and Og, east of the Jordan. 31 west, the promise to Abraham, not forgotten. The land sworn, now counted.
God fulfilled. Joshua chapter 13. Now Joshua was old and advanced in years, and the Lord said to him, "You are old and advanced in years, and very much land remains to be possessed." Victory had been real, rest had begun, but inheritance was not yet complete. This is the land that remains, all the regions of the Philistines, all those of the Geshurites, from the She-Hor east of Egypt, northward to Ekron. The 5 rulers of the Philistines, Gaza, Ashdod, Ashkelon, Gath, Ekron, the land of the Canaanites, from Mered Aphek, the territory of the Sidonians, to the borders of the Amorites, the land of the Gibeonites, all Lebanon toward the sunrise, from Baal-Gad below Mount Hermon to Lebo-Hamath, all the inhabitants of the hill country, from Lebanon to Misrephoth-Maim, even all the Sidonians. I myself will drive them out before Israel. Only you left the land as inheritance, as I have commanded you. The promise continues, but participation remains. So Joshua divided the land to the 9.5 tribes, for Reuben, Gad, and half the tribe of Manasseh had already received their inheritance east of the Jordan, as Moses had given them. Their land stretched from Aroer by the Arnon, through Heshbon, over the plateau, through Gilead to Bashan, once ruled by Sihon and Og. But among them no inheritance was given to the tribe of Levi. The Lord God of Israel is their inheritance, as he promised them. Reuben received according to his clans, Gad received according to his clans, half of Manasseh received their portion. Yet in the midst of the record is a quiet line. But the people of Israel did not drive out the Geshurites or the Maacathites. They dwell among Israel to this day. Not all obedience was complete. The chapter closes with boundaries named, territories assigned. Inheritance is distributed, the land is divided, but not entirely subdued. Joshua is aging, the promise is advancing, but the next generation must finish what began. God gives, God drives out, but people must step forward. Inheritance still requires courage. Joshua chapter 14. These are the inheritances the people of Israel received in the land of Canaan, which Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the heads of the tribes gave them. Their inheritance was assigned by lot, as the Lord had commanded through Moses. For the 9.5 tribes, the tribe of Levi received no land, for the Lord was their inheritance. The people of Joseph were 2 tribes, Manasseh and Ephraim, and the land was divided. But then the people of Judah came to Joshua at Gilgal, and Caleb son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite said to him, "You know what the Lord said to Moses the man of God concerning you and me at Kadesh Barnea. I was 40 years old when Moses sent me to spy out the land. I brought him word again, as it was in my heart. But my brothers who went up with me made the heart of the people melt. Yet I wholly followed the Lord my God. Moses swore on that day, saying, surely the land on which your foot has trodden shall be your inheritance, because you have wholly followed the Lord. And now behold, the Lord has kept me alive these 45 years since that day. I am this day 85 years old. I am still as strong today as I was when Moses sent me. My strength now is as my strength then for war and for going and coming. So now, give me this hill country of which the Lord spoke that day. For you heard on that day how the Anakim were there with great fortified cities. It may be that the Lord will be with me, that I shall drive them out, just as the Lord said. Not asking for ease, asking for giants. Joshua blessed him and gave Hebron to Caleb as his inheritance. Hebron became Caleb's because he wholly followed the Lord, the God of Israel. Hebron was formerly called Kiriath Arba, Arba being the greatest among the Anakim. And the land had rest from war. Caleb remembered what others forgot. Joshua blessed him. Joshua chapter 15. The allotment for the tribe of Judah, according to their clans, extended southward to the border of Edom, to the wilderness of Zin. Their southern boundary ran from the end of the Salt Sea eastward, south of the ascent of Akrabim through Zin, up to Kadesh Barnea, to Hezron, to Adar, to Karka, reaching the brook of Egypt and ending at the Great Sea. This was their southern border, their eastern boundary was the Salt Sea to the mouth of the Jordan. Their northern boundary ran from the Bay of the Salt Sea up toward Bet Hogla, to the stone of Bohan, to Debir, to the valley of Achor, to Gilgal opposite Adumim. It passed by the waters of En-Shemesh, to En-Rogel, up to the valley of the son of Hinnom, to the slope of the Jebusites, that is Jerusalem. Then it went to the top of the mountain, west of the valley of Hinnom, to Nephtoah, to Mount Ephron, to Bala, that is Kiriath Jearim. The boundary circled to Seir, to Mount Jearim, to Beth Shemesh, to Timnah, to Ekron, to Shikkeron, ending at the Great Sea. The Great Sea was their western boundary, south, east, north, west land, once promised to Abraham, now surveyed and assigned. According to the command of the Lord, Joshua gave to Caleb a portion among the people of Judah, Hebron. Caleb drove out the three sons of Anak, Sheshai, Ahiman, Talmai. From there he went up against Debir. Caleb said, whoever strikes Kiriath Sefer and captures it, to him I will give Aksa, my daughter, as wife. Othniel, son of Kenaz, took it. Caleb gave him Aksa. When she came to him, she urged him to ask her father for a field. She dismounted from her donkey. Caleb said, what do you want? She answered, give me a blessing. You have given me land in Negev. Give me springs of water also. So he gave her the upper springs and the lower springs. Judah cities followed. In the Niger,
Caleb, Jagger in the lowland, Eshtal, Zorar, Ashna in the hill country, Shamir, Jeter, Soko, and many more. Caleb, Jagger in the lowland, Eshtal, Zorar, Ashna in the hill country, Shamir, Jeter, Soko, and many more.
Cities, villages, territories, each name a marker of promise. Yet the chapter closes with a quiet tension. But the people of Judah could not drive out the Jebusites who lived in Jerusalem. So the Jebusites dwelt with the people of Judah. To this day, the inheritance was real, but not yet complete. Joshua chapter 16. The allotment for the people of Joseph went from the Jordan at Jericho, east of the waters of Jericho, into the wilderness, rising up from Jericho, into the hill country of Bethel. From Bethel it went to Luz, passing along to Adaroth, descending westward to the border of the Japhletites, as far as the lower Beth Horon and Gizer, ending at the sea. So the people of Joseph, Manasseh and Ephraim, received their inheritance, the territory of the tribe of Ephraim, according to their clans, was as follows. Their boundary ran from the Tower Adar to upper Beth Horon, to the sea. The northern boundary turned eastward to Tanith Shiloh, passed beyond it to Juneau, down to Ataroth and Nar, touching Jericho, and ending at the Jordan. From Tappuah, the boundary went west to the brook of Canaan, ending at the sea. This was the inheritance of Ephraim, according to their clans, together with the towns set within the inheritance of Manasseh. All those towns with their villages. Boundaries, brooks, hills, cities assigned by lot. The promise moves from nation to tribe to family. Yet again a familiar line appears, but they did not drive out the Canaanites who lived in Gaza. So the Canaanites dwell in the midst of Ephraim to this day, though they became forced labor. Inheritance given, possession partial and granted by God, obedience determined in fullness. The map is drawn, but courage must finish the work. Joshua chapter 17. The allotment was made for the tribe of Manasseh, the firstborn of Joseph, to Machir, the firstborn of Manasseh, the father of Gilead. Because he was a man of war, Gilead and Bashan were given. The rest of the clans of Manasseh also received land: Abibezer, Helek, Azriel, Shechem, Hefer, Shemitah. Among them were the daughters of Zelophehad: Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, Tirzah. They stood before Eleazar the priest and Joshua and the leaders and said, "The Lord commanded Moses to give us inheritance among our brothers. So according to the command of the Lord, they were given land. 10 portions fell to Manasseh, besides the land of Gilead and Bashan. Manasseh's territory touched Ephraim's. Yet again a familiar line, but the people of Manasseh could not take possession of those cities. The Canaanites persisted in dwelling in that land. When the people of Israel grew strong, they put the Canaanites to forced labor, but did not utterly drive them out. Strength without full obedience. Then the people of Joseph spoke to Joshua, "Why have you given us but one lot and one portion? We are a numerous people, since the Lord has blessed us." Joshua answered them, "If you are a numerous people, go up to the forest and clear ground for yourselves in the land of the Perizzites, and refrain for the hill country of Ephraim. It's too narrow for you." They said, "The hill country is not enough. All the Canaanites in the valley have chariots of iron." Joshua replied, "You are a numerous people and have great power. You shall not have only one lot. The hill country shall be yours. Though it is forest, you shall clear it and possess it to its farthest borders. For you shall drive out the Canaanites, though they have iron chariots, and though they are strong." The inheritance was not too small. The courage was being tested. Joshua did not give them more land. He gave them responsibility. Clear the forest, face the iron chariots, step into what is already yours. God had granted the promise, but promise still required effort, faith, and boldness. Joshua chapter 18. Then the whole congregation of the people of Israel assembled at Shiloh. They set up the tent of meeting there. The land lay subdued before them, yet there remained 7 tribes who had not yet received their inheritance. Joshua said to the people, "How long will you put off going in to take possession of the land which the Lord, the God of your fathers, has given you?" Given, but not yet entered. Choose 3 men from each tribe. I will send them out to walk through the land, write a description of it, and return to me. They shall divide it into 7 portions. Judah shall remain in the south. Joseph shall remain in the north. You shall describe the land in 7 divisions and bring the record to me. I will cast lots for you here before the Lord at Shiloh. The Levites had no portion, for the priesthood of the Lord was their inheritance. Reuben, Gad, and Manasseh had already received their land east of the Jordan. So the men arose and went through the land. They described it by cities in 7 divisions
names in a book and returned to Joshua. Joshua cast lots for them at Shiloh. Before the Lord there Joshua divided the land according to their portions. The lot of Benjamin came up first. Their boundary lay between Judah and Joseph. It ran from the Jordan past Jericho through the hill country to Bethel, to Kiriath-Jearim. Cities included Jericho, Beth Hogla, Gibeon, Ramah, Mizpeh, and Jebus. That is Jerusalem. 7 tribes waited Joshua, confronted hesitation. How long the land was not lacking, the courage was. So they walked it, mapped it, measured it, brought it before the Lord. Inheritance required movement, promise required participation. And Shiloh became the center, the place where presence dwelled, while tribes stepped into what was already theirs.
Joshua chapter 19, the second like Canaan for Simeon, within the inheritance of Judah. Because Judah's portion was too large for them, so Simeon received cities inside Judah's territory. Beersheba, Malada, Hazar, Shol, Ziklag, Beth-lebaoth, cities in the Negev, shared land within promise. The third lot fell to Zebulun. Their border reached towards Sarid up to Dawasheth, touching the brook Kishon. Their towns included Kattath, Nahalal, Shimron, Idalah, Bethlehem. The fourth lot fell to Issachar, Jezreel, Kesalot, Shunem, and Ganim. The fifth lot to Asher, Helkath, Hali, Beit, and Akshaph. Their boundary touched Carmel and Shihor-Libnath. The sixth lot to Naphtali, from Heleph to the Yoke and Zadadim, through Kadesh, Hazer to the Jordan, strong cities with fortified walls. The seventh lot to Dan, Zorah, Ashdol, Ir-Shemesh, but the territory Dan was lost to them. So the people of Dan went up and captured Leshem and settled there. Not all inheritances became easily. Some required reclaiming when they had finished distributing the land to the tribes. People of Israel gave an inheritance to Joshua, son of Nun, among them. According to the command of the Lord, they gave him the city he asked, Timnath-Serah, in the hill country of Ephraim.
he rebuilt the city and settled in it. Joshua waited until every tribe had received its portion. The leader received last. These are the inheritances that Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the heads of the tribes distributed by lot at Shiloh before the Lord. So they finished dividing the land, the promise that began with Abraham under open sky, now measured in towns and valleys, tribe by tribe, lot by lot, and the servant leader took his portion at the end, inheritance complete.
Joshua chapter 20. Then the Lord said to Joshua, say to the people of Israel, appoint the cities of refuge, of which I spoke to you through Moses, that the manslayer who strikes a person unintentionally without premeditation may flee there. They shall be a refuge from the avenger of blood. If he flees to one of those cities, he shall stand at the entrance of the gate and declare his case to the elders. They shall take him into the city and give him a place. If the avenger pursues him, they shall not give him up, because he struck his neighbor unintentionally and did not hate him before. He shall remain in that city until he stands before the congregation for judgment. If found innocent of murder, he shall live there until the death of the high priest. Then he may return to his home and to his city. Justice, carefully weighed, life protected, even in tragedy. So they set apart Kadesh in Galilee, in the hill country of Naphtali, Shechem in the hill country of Ephraim. Hebron in the hill country of Judah, and beyond the Jordan east of Jericho, Bezer in the wilderness of Reuben, Ramoth in Gilead for Gad, Golan in Bashan for Manasseh, 6 cities. North, central, south, east and west, accessible to all Israelite and foreigner alike, so that anyone who killed unintentionally could flee and not die before standing trial. Even in conquest, God built mercy into the land. Not every death was murder, not every act was hatred, and even the guilty deserved hearing. Justice restrained revenge, refuge slowed anger. The high priest's death marked release. Mercy did not cancel all, it completed it. Joshua chapter 21. Then the heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites came to Eleazar the priest, to Joshua son of Nun, and to the leaders of the tribes. They said the Lord commanded through Moses that we be given cities to dwell in, along with pasture lands for our livestock. So the people of Israel gave to the Levites out of their inheritance the cities and pasture lands by lot, as the Lord commanded. The clans of Kohath, Gershon, and Merari received their portions. From Judah, Simeon, and Benjamin, the descendants of Aaron received 13 cities, including Hebron,
City of Refuge,
Libnah, Jattir, Eshtemoh, Holon,
to be eight,
Juttah, Beth Shemesh, Gibeon, Geba, and Anathothamon. From Ephraim, Dan, and Manasseh, the rest of the Kohathites received cities, including Shechem,
City of Refuge,
Gezer, Kibzaim, Aijalon, Gath-Rimmon. From Issachar, Asher, Naphtali, and Manasseh in Bashan, the Gershonites received cities. Including Kadesh, Hamath, Dor, Kartan, Mishal, Abdon, Rehob, Tabor. From Reuben, Gad, and Zebulun, the Merarites received cities, including Bezer,
Ramoth, and Gilead,
Mahanaim, Heshbon, Jazer, 48 cities in all, with pasture lands around them. Each city had its fields around it. The Levites received no large tribal territory. The Lord was their inheritance. So the Lord gave Israel all the land He swore to give their fathers. They took possession of it and settled there. And the Lord gave them rest on every side, just as He had sworn. Not one of their enemies stood against them. The Lord gave all their enemies into their hand. Not one word of all the good promises that the Lord had made to the house of Israel had failed. All came to pass. The long wilderness now behind them, the battle's largely finished, the land divided, the Levites settled, the cities of refuge established, and the record closes with the strongest statement yet. Not one word failed. What God speaks, He fulfills. Joshua chapter 22. Joshua summoned the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh. He said, "You have kept all that Moses commanded you. You have obeyed my voice. You have not forsaken your brothers these many days, but have kept the charge of the Lord your God. Now the Lord has given rest to your brothers. Return to your tents, to the land of your possession beyond the Jordan. Only be very careful to love the Lord your God, to walk in His ways, to keep His commands, to cling to Him and serve Him with all your heart and all your soul." Joshua blessed them and sent them away. They returned to their land east of the Jordan. But when they came to the region by the Jordan, near the land of Canaan, they built there an altar, large and imposing. The rest of Israel heard. The Reubenites, Gadites, and Manasseh built an altar in the land of Canaan. And the whole congregation gathered at Shiloh to make war against them, because only one altar was permitted at the place the Lord chose. Before war began, they sent Phinehas the priest and leaders from each tribe. They said, "What is this breach of faith? Have you turned away from following the Lord? Will you build another altar and rebel today?" They remembered Peor, they remembered Achan. They feared another hidden sin would bring wrath on all. The eastern tribes answered, "The mighty one God, the Lord, He knows. Let Israel know. If this was rebellion, do not spare us. We did not build the altar for burnt offerings or sacrifices. We built it for a witness. For we feared that in future generations your children might say to ours, 'You have no portion in the Lord.'" So we built this altar as a copy, not for sacrifice, but as a witness between us and you, that we too serve the Lord. It was not rebellion, it was remembrance. When Phinehas heard this, he said, "Today we know that the Lord is in our midst. You have not committed this breach of faith." The assembly was pleased. They spoke no more of making war. The altar was called Witness. For it stands between us that the Lord is God. An altar that nearly sparked war became a monument of unity. Assumption almost divided them. Inquiry preserved them. Zeal without understanding can wound covenant. Joshua chapter 23. A long time afterward, when the Lord had given Israel rest from all their enemies, Joshua was old and advanced in years. He summoned all Israel, their elders, heads, judges, officers, and said to them, "I am old and advanced in years. You have seen all that the Lord your God has done to all these nations for your sake. For it nations that remain, as an inheritance from the Jordan to the Great Sea. The Lord your God will push them back before you and drive them out. You shall possess their land as the Lord promised. Rest given, but vigilance required. Therefore be very strong to keep and to do all that is written in the book of the law of Moses. Do not turn aside from it, to the right hand or to the left. Do not mix with these nations that remain among you. Do not mention the names of their gods. Do not swear by them. Do not serve them. Do not bow down to them. But cling to the Lord your God, just as you have done to this day. For the Lord has driven out great and strong nations before you. One man of you puts to flight 1,000, because the Lord fights for you. Be very careful, therefore, to love the Lord your God. Cling, love, obey. But if you turn back and cling to the remnant of these nations and intermarry with them, know for certain the Lord will no longer drive them out. They shall be a snare and a trap, a whip on your sides and thorns in your eyes, until you perish from this good land the Lord has given you. Joshua speaks plainly now. I am about to go the way of all the earth. You know in your hearts and in your souls not one word has failed of all the good things the Lord promised you. All have come to pass, but just as every good word has been fulfilled, so the Lord will bring upon you every threat if you transgress His covenant. If you serve other gods, then the anger of the Lord will burn against you, and you shall perish quickly from the good land. Grace remembered, warning delivered. Joshua's message is clear. God has been faithful, will you be? Victory was not Israel's strength, it was covenant faithfulness. Cling to Him, love Him, do not drift. The land was gift, obedience keeps it. Joshua chapter 24. Joshua gathered all the tribes of Israel to Shechem. He summoned the elders, heads, judges, officers, and they presented themselves before God. Joshua said to all the people, "Thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, long ago your fathers lived beyond the river, Terah, the father of Abraham and Nahor, and they served other gods. Then I took your father Abraham from beyond the river and led him through all the land of Canaan. I gave him Isaac, to Isaac I gave Jacob and Esau. I gave Esau Mount Seir, but Jacob and his children went down to Egypt. Then I sent Moses and Aaron. I plagued Egypt. I brought you out. I brought you to the sea. I dried up the waters before you. You lived in the wilderness a long time. I brought you to the land of the Amorites. They fought you. I gave them into your hand. I would not listen to Balaam. I delivered you. You before you, not by your sword or your bow. I gave you a land on which you had not labored, cities you had not built, vineyards you did not plant. History told, grace emphasized, Joshua now turns, now therefore fear the Lord and serve Him in sincerity and faithfulness.
Put away the gods your father served beyond the river, and in Egypt serve the Lord. And if it seems evil to you to serve the Lord, choose this day whom you will serve, whether the gods your father served or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell. Choose this day whom you will serve, whether the gods your father served or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. The people answered, far be it from us, and we should forsake the Lord. It is the Lord who brought us up from Egypt, who did great signs, who preserved us in the way. We also will serve the Lord. Joshua said, you are not able to serve the Lord. He is a holy God, a jealous God. If you forsake Him, He will turn and bring disaster. The people said again, no, we will serve the Lord. Joshua, Lord, you are witnesses against yourselves. They said, we are witnesses. Then put away the foreign gods among you. Incline your heart to the Lord. People said, the Lord our God we will serve, and His voice we will obey. So Joshua made a covenant with the people that day. He wrote these words in the book of the law of God. He took a large stone and set it up under the oak by the sanctuary of the Lord. He said, behold, this stone shall be a witness against us, for it has heard all the words of the Lord that He spoke to us. It shall be a witness, lest you deal falsely. Then Joshua sent the people away, each to his inheritance. After these things Joshua, son of Nun, the servant of the Lord, died at the age of 110. They buried him in the hill country of Ephraim.
serve the Lord all the days of Joshua and all the days of the elders who outlived him. The bones of Joseph, which Israel had brought up from Egypt, were buried at Shechem. Eleazar the priest also died, and they buried him. The conquest ends not with a battle, but with a choice. God had acted, God had fulfilled, God had given now. Choose not once but continually. As for me and mine,